Hello, 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 everybody. How are we doing tonight on another Tuesday night? Ken, can you hear me?
You're low, but I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Just want to make sure. I had to do this old school because there's a bad storm outside, so my computer has super lag. So I'm going with the phone tonight. So I have to do it a little bit differently. So the view's a little different and the volume's a little different, but we'll make it work. I hope everybody's doing good. I hope you guys are coming off great off of the comic art live this weekend. 4C and Ken did three shows. We did Doug Mankey live show sold some incredible art from him. Couldn't believe some of the stuff didn't sell. It was so great. We did
Some of it is
had
sold offline,
yeah
but yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
But then the Japanese artists were on with Brian Benjamin. And that was a
yep.
fun one. And then, we had a little Greg Land thing, which we'll get into a little bit later on. But yeah, it was a great show. How was your weekend doing that stuff? It was tiring, I bet.
I know it's only there was only a couple of shows, so it wasn't that bad. Excuse me. Sorry, just eating dinner. Still got it here. Yeah, I mean, I just like helping out Bill. I'm a big fan of his, and he's actually a very good advocate and fan of 4C. So it was
Yeah. See,
it
I'll
was
rep
it
a
was
little
nice
bit
to
for
help each
Bill.
other out, and we talked today a little bit. So you might see a lot more of 4C I almost said divorce thing. Comic art fan, or yes, thank you. Yep, comic art fans doing more stuff.
Yeah, excellent.
I almost did
We
the
were
other.
supposed to, Dan Parent was going to come on tonight, but we had to reschedule for next week. So we don't have a live artist tonight, but we do have some stuff we're gonna be doing. Let's see. I wanted to start off by saying that I think Doug Mankey's got like one sketch left from the original sketch op. He's working on that
Yeah.
last sketch. Once he's done with that, we're really going to look at doing another live sketch show with him. And, fingers crossed, maybe even another art drop with some very specific stuff we talked about if you guys watched the show. But we'll see if that happens. But if you're a fan of that character with the green face,
Maybe
we'll see. We'll see if that becomes a reality.
there's definitely going to be art drops. There's definitely going to be another live sketch show, just like we did last time with Doug. The reason why Doug is trying to finish is because he actually wants to do a live sketch show, and he won't do one until he's finished. So he's got he's definitely got a bee in his bonnet. He wants to get it done so we can do another live sketch show real soon. So for those of you who missed out on the first one, there'll be another one coming up hopefully within the next couple of weeks. We'll see. It might push into 2023, but we'll see how quickly Doug can get this stuff done and how quickly he wants to do another sketch op. But same thing. JJ's doing great. I mean, he's we're talking about possibly another mystery envelope kind of thing. We'll see. There'll be a lot of things coming down the pike.
Yeah, absolutely. That's gonna be great. Let's see. Okay, Annika is driving back from the mountains of San Diego. I didn't realize there were mountains in San Diego, but apparently she's driving, so she may join us via satellite, but probably not.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? I see Beckerman in the house. Jason, Avi, Linda.
Nerd from Brooklyn, gotta love him.
Nerd from Brooklyn. Yeah, I forgot who that was. But yeah. Thanks for everybody for joining us. Yeah, I'm gonna show what I have of the Greg Land stuff. You're gonna see stuff that I haven't shown before. You're gonna see stuff that I have shown before. Some of the things I actually reduced in price a little bit. But this is it. After tonight, it's not going to get posted on 4C. So if you want something, you got to claim it tonight, or message me by sometime tomorrow. But it's not going up on 4C. There's going to be no post or anything like that. So this is it for the Greg Land stuff, guys.
Absolutely.
So without further ado, let me get that cooking. Hold on one second. All right.
So here we go.
You got it?
It's up there.
All right. So this is a rare piece actually because it's the pencils only. The Domino #5 cover.
Right. You don't see a lot of Greg pieces like this because this is something had to be done. So they probably had the inker. They send them the blue lines. They have ink, but most of the time, Greg's traditional straight inks straight to the inker. So this is kind of a really cool piece. He does
There was
beautiful
a story
ladies,
behind
and
this.
there's beautiful, it's nice stuff.
Yeah, there was a story behind this. I don't remember what it was, but it was definitely there was a time issue, so that's why it wasn't inked, or wasn't inked by Greg on Greg's end, because normally he inks all the covers, but I think he had to. It was tight enough where they. I don't know. I don't remember exactly the story, but
right.
So there's that one. Now some of these are going to be lettered because I did letter things that were offered up this weekend. Just if you want to claim something, guys, just type in what it is, Domino 5 cover, and then we'll do it that way. So here's a Wolverine cover, 1600.
Yeah,
And
sorry,
if you see
on my phone,
comment,
I can't see the comments without not being able to see the screen. So I'm going to kind of be going back and forth. This storm is playing havoc on my normal broadcast here, so apologies. But there's an awesome Cyclops cover, $1,700. Cyclops Forever.
Dark Wolverine.
Yeah, that's just an awesome cover.
He does amazing work with the tonal stuff.
It's just, yeah.
He really does.
He just kills it every time.
And we'll run through this. We'll run through this twice, but after the second time, guys, that's it. So,
yeah. Once again, if you're rewatching this afterwards, you can message us. But pretty much after tomorrow, it's probably all going to go not be available anymore through us at least. This is the sort of designs for Neymar. Like Ken and I were saying, we think that top left one looks a lot like the one from the movie. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
These were costume designs and character designs for I believe the Ultimate Submariner.
I'm hoping to see that real soon.
You guys, I don't think you guys know how rare this like Star Wars thing is. Like this cover, anything that's published Star Wars, like they have the right of refusal on. So every single piece has to go through them. That's why you don't see a lot of Star Wars covers, is because they get first access to buying all this stuff. So actually even having a Star Wars comic cover that's come out since, Disney and all that has taken over, it's a huge, usually Lucas has right of first refusal on all this stuff.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty big thing to have this even up and offered. Love this. Alternate. It's just so cool to see like the it's like that Arthur Adams Fantastic Four, similar poses, but you've got the Weapon H and you've got X-23, and it's just it's just so cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's just look literally, it's this, guys. Look, it's just like that. It's just only with the other ones.
That's it. Here's the Earth X Colossus variant cover.
Yeah. He little metal facial hair. Who doesn't like little facial hair? Come on.
Yeah.
Most of these prices were pretty close on, guys, but if you're, if you want to make an offer, there's never ever anything wrong with making an offer on any of this stuff, guys. The worst we can say is that we can't do that. So if we're close and we're somewhere where we can meet, that's always a good thing. Check out this Thunderbolts cover, though. All kinds of action.
Future Imperfect 3 cover.
Mm-hmm. We actually sold one of these Future Imperfect covers.
Did.
We sold an Uncanny X-Men cover during the live show. I can't believe this one's still available.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm shocked too. And they're not all covers, guys. There's going to be some sequentials and things in here coming up.
Mm-hmm.
But I had covers, so I took pictures of covers.
Yeah, there you go.
And the prices on these I think are insane.
I don't think we have any cover that's over, like, I think 3,500 or 3,000 is like the most expensive ones.
Yep. Hey, look at all the characters on this cover for $22.50. Wolverine, Spider-Man, Captain America.
The Spider Woman at the top, right?
Yeah.
Just gorgeous.
This is a cool cover.
Oh man, I mean, come on! It's like everything you could want if you're like a '90s X-Men fan.
Exactly. Yeah. I love Dark Wolverine.
Mm-hmm. Just $2,000 on that one. This one's just gorgeous. It's all pencils. Got the half bone claws, half adamantium claws. This was a wraparound cover for a was it a novel? Is that what it was? A novelization?
Next novel. Yep.
I mean, it's just gorgeous. Just $22.50, guys. It's wow.
Ultimate Fantastic Four, page 2. Little Namor.
I still haven't seen the movie yet. The Wakanda.
I haven't either. I haven't either.
So no spoilers, because I have not had any time.
Hold on one second.
Take a quick look at the chat here.
Yeah, will leftover Mankey pieces be posted somewhere? No. Sorry.
I don't think there's going to be any leftover Mankey pieces.
Yeah. Anything we do with JJ will be done. It won't be. I don't know what he's going to offer up, but I don't think so. Hulk After Smash.
Dude, look at the Hulk in the background, man. That is like some straight up, like
Kirby,
John
right?
Buscema,
Yeah,
Mr. Fix-It kind of looking, just killer.
yeah.
She-Hulk. You know who likes She-Hulk?
Who's that?
This guy. I like She-Hulk.
Well, the cover's available for $2,500 if you want.
$2,500. She-Hulk cover.
Uncanny X-Men cover.
Another one of Ken's favorites is just the half angel, half archangel. It's got that stained glass window in the background with like Magneto. It's just so cool.
Yeah. No one buys this. I might own this one. Hulk #1 variant.
Mm-hmm.
Axis variant. This is where I think the villains became the good guys at some point. So that's why the cover is kind of a flip cover. You can turn it upside down.
Right. So you can exactly. You could, if you like Doom more than you like Iron Man, just flip it. You can frame it the other way. It works both ways.
Yep. Yeah, you change it out every once in a while and get like you have two covers.
Mm-hmm.
Ultimate X-Men 23.
Look at that. Just $2,400, guys. That's just beautiful.
Ultimate Power #8. Some Dr. Doom.
Doom.
Lighting shit up. This is another great cover.
Yeah, it's another one I'm shocked hasn't gone yet. This is the basically another take of that Apocalypse first appearance cover on X Factor #6.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And here's a splash page from Hulk 712, page 1.
The machete.
I love this cover. Iron Man 15.
Yeah, man, just crushing that head. He'll be all right, though.
He's got that terror in his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And here's interior. Iron Man #4, page 17. $200.
Yeah, $200, guys. You get the Iron Man. You get the the inside the helmet. That's just some cool stuff. I love the use of dark in there. It's so nice.
Iron Man 4, page 6, 175.
$175. That's it's basically like $10 a skull.
Yeah, forget those bricks. We got skulls.
Yeah, exactly. That house is made out of people. People.
Iron Man Iron Man 2, page 19. 250.
Yeah, all kinds of action going on here. Iron
That's
Man, multiple panels.
Iron Man 2, page 15.
It's got
That's
that
Iron
half
Man.
splash. That's nice.
Yeah.
Vertical splash. You don't see a lot of those. Half
Yeah,
vertical
true.
splashes.
Iron Man 2, page 11. 250. Some action going on.
Mhm.
Looks like they're battling in an arena or something like that.
Yeah. Fight.
Iron Man 4, page 16.
Once again, this is a lot of the stuff we didn't offer up on the Comic Art Live this weekend. So this is some stuff that's just been on 4C. So
Some of the stuff hasn't even been on 4C.
yeah.
Astonishing X-Men 13, page 12. I forgot to put the price on there. No one's watching anyway. Haven't had a comment in 15 minutes.
Dude,
Just
this
talk-
one. This Havoc one is just awesome.
Yeah, this is awesome.
I really want to. I can't wait to see what that Havoc that Brian Benjamin was doing the other night looks like when it's all done.
Well, let me see if I can
There's
find
prices
the
on these.
what is 616.7? This one is 300.
How much was the one before it, Ken? Do we know?
That one was 1718. That one's 200.
$200.
I know I put the prices on these. I don't know why they didn't work. That's 1618. Yeah, it was 300.
This is a great Sentinel one. That's
Yep. 1619. This one is 250. No, I put the prices on there. I must not have saved. Uncanny X-Men 5028.
yeah. Let's see, Jason. Unfortunately, Bacon he's at an arena tonight, so he could not join us for the live program. He's busy. Linda Craig made the obligatory comment. Thank you, Linda. Literally.
Hey, we're still live. All right.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much, we were going to be like, is this thing on? Hello,
This thing on.
Bueller.
Uncanny X-Men 5, page 3. Some Magneto action going on. Magneto. Uncanny X-Men 11, 14. This one sold. I think this one might have sold too. You know what it is? I did it on my iPad. This one is still available. This one's I did it on my iPad and I deleted them, and it didn't delete the ones from the computer, which it normally does. So whatever. Iron Man 4, page 9. That one is $850. I gotta read some comments here.
Yeah, I'm gonna log. Ken, I'm gonna log in on my computer. Just leave me in the back room because I want to be able to read the comments, and I can do that. I just can't. It's breaking up for everything else, but I'll still be able to see the comments. So
Okay.
just leave me back. Hold on.
Hold on about any.
There we go.
Hold on a second, guys. You got it?
I'm good as long as you're good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Excellent.
All right. Marvel 201 Legacy.
I love this cover, man. I can't believe nobody's. But I actually might. I know it's a splash page, it's not a cover, but it's cover worthy. I may end up getting this one. It would go really nicely with my Alan Davis cover.
Yeah, it's a nice piece.
Look at that. I mean, everything you can want in a Future Imperfect cover.
Yep.
Just Thing and Maestro just going at it.
I think the whole issue is them just beating the snot out of each other. That particular issue. Mighty Avengers 1, page 2. This one sold.
Yep.
Incredible Hulk 7/12/14. This one is 400.
Yeah, I mean, it's got so much going on. I love how he broke up the pieces like pictures.
Sorry. Timeless number 1, page 19, 800.
Got Kang.
Kern. It's all over the place. That one sold. This is Secret Wars covers, I believe.
Yeah, and it's another one of those where you use different characters. You got like the original Ghost Rider and Spider-Gwen instead of Spider-Man and Ghost Rider, and Gladiator Hulk and Old Man Logan. This is another cool variation on that book that I showed you guys earlier, which is that cool Arthur Adams, new Fantastic Four cover.
Yeah.
That's 2 different homages he's done to those. So, how much is that one, Ken?
35.
How much?
3,500.
3,500. Yeah. That's that's a high
Timeless number 1, 18. This one's 600.
Another like 3/4 splash.
Deathlock.
Look at that.
Yeah, this is a great cover. This one's 4,000.
So that's definitely the most expensive piece.
Definitely the most expensive piece, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, who can blame you? That thing is, yeah, exactly. Just Emilio's sick.
Iron Man number 1 cover with Deadpool spray painting an Iron Man.
Turning it into a Deadpool Iron Man.
That cracks me up. This one sold.
That's gone.
And Weapon H cover.
This is great. It sort of reminds me of like the Hulk 181 kind of feel to it.
Yeah, 3,500 on this one. Yeah, it's like Hulk. It's like Hulk 181, except the Hulk is between Wolverine and.
Yeah.
That one sold. Ultimate Avengers 5. This one is 1,800.
Yeah. $1,800 for a cover, guys. I mean, that's just. I mean, look at that. That's some badass cap right there.
Wolverine, Black, White, and Red, number 2. I was told this is like page 2 of Black, White, and Red. I thought it was the cover. But this was 3,500.
Let's see. Unfortunately, Facebook user, we would love to do something with Greg, but he pretty much does his own stuff. So if you want something from Greg, you pretty much got to catch him at his show, or you got to work something out with him. Ken's going to head over there sometime in the next couple of weeks to get to pick up some art and stuff and drop some stuff off. But as of right now, Greg does his own stuff. So
yeah, Spider-Woman 4, page 17,
$350.
Spider-Woman 2, page 18. This one's 300. And Spider-Woman 316. This one is 400.
Yeah, I mean, it's got that Spider-Man. I mean, it's just like a full figure right there on that second to last panel. It's gorgeous.
Ultimate Power 4, page 10. This one's 1200.
Gorgeous splash with Thor and Stormbreaker.
Ultimate Power 9, page 2 and 3. I'm like, how to find the. This one is 1700.
Yeah, I mean, a double page splash, 1700. That's a great deal.
With the whole-
Avi says you got to find some DC art when you go back over there.
The only thing I saw was Nightwing, old Nightwing stuff, and there wasn't Nightwing in any of them, so I didn't grab any of them. Ultimate Power number 7, 1750. Doctor Doom and Iron Man duking it out up front. Everyone else laid out. Ultimate Power 5, page 9, 300. And we are just about at the end, guys.
Yeah.
Ultimate Power 6, page 10, 11, 2000.
Yeah, I think Avi, if Batman was in any of them, Ken probably would have grabbed him. So
I would have grabbed him. I would 100% grab him. Ultimate Power 5, 1. This one is 1200.
I mean, look at that. That could be a cover too, and it's only $1,200, and it's got Thor spinning his hammer. It's very similar to that other page we put up earlier. That was, It's just wow.
Yeah, I love spinning that hammer. That one's sold. And this is it. The last one, Ultimate Fantastic Four, 24, page 24, 1400.
Yeah. Another great piece of art. So yeah, guys, I don't know. We'll see. We might run through those one more time tonight, but that's the stuff. And once it's not, once we're done, we're done. So if you guys want any of that stuff, this is probably going to be the last time to get it. So take a look at it. If you're watching this after the live broadcast, make sure that you hit us up by tomorrow, because after that, we're gonna, think about it, Ken's hard drive's full. He's got to delete all that stuff, and that's it. And then we're done.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it, guys. I don't know if anybody wants me to run through it again, or if you want to see anything again, I can go back and show you. But yeah, that's about it. Next week, like I said, we have Dan Parent's going to make up the show he was supposed to do tonight. The week after that, we have Mike DiCarlo returning. We had him last year. Infamous inker of who was it, Jim Aparo? Did a lot of the
Death in the Family.
Yeah. And then after that, John Delaney.
Yeah, John Delaney will be our guest.
Did interiors for Futurama with Bongo, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So, so we're pretty good. And then we're still working on the National Cartoonist Society Foundation, the final one. We're really trying to get somebody, that's going to be able to bring the heat, so we can, we need $6,000 to get to $25,000 for the year. So we're trying to get somebody who's going to help us get there. So we're working on it. We'll definitely have one more. I hope anyway. We're definitely gonna have one more National Cartoonist Society Foundation event before the end of the year. We're just waiting to hear back from some people to see if we can get something done.
Yeah, unfortunately, Jeffrey, I'm not selling any of the art behind me. This is no, that's not. I can maybe show some of the stuff that's going to be going up on Black Friday. That was something else we didn't mention. Black Friday on 4C, we're going to have Oh, we lost Ken. I'll finish this sentence. We're going to have a pretty good supply of stuff that we're going to be putting up. I know that we've got David Finch piece. We've got several different Frank Miller pieces. Hope he's back.
Yeah. I talk. I'm from Jersey. I talk with my hands, and I move my hand, and I swiped my my keypad here.
I finished your sentence for you. So we're gonna have. You can tell some of the pieces we're gonna have for him. I told him we got a Finch piece. We have some Miller pieces.
Yeah. Let me grab. See what I can show. Or what I want to show.
I still need to send something out to Avi, but I haven't mailed it yet. So if somebody wants to make me offers on it, I could always just sell it to you instead. I mean, I know Avi's not still watching anymore, so I'm like, if anybody I don't know if anybody wants that or not. We'll see. Just we could just you could see the name on it, maybe just to that's a little Garcia Lopez.
Right, a couple
there.
pieces that were.
I don't think Avi's still out there anymore, so he won't mind me selling it.
There's a couple pieces that were either canceled orders or whatever. So we have a 9/8 John Romita Jr. head sketch.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be going up. Ron Wilson, Captain America.
Yeah, listen, all this stuff's going to be priced to sell, guys. So it's not going to be. We want to make sure you guys get you guys some art and do some good deals. So we're not, we're going to put a bunch of stuff up. It's going to be probably a little bit lower price than we normally do. There you go. Awesome half Batman, half Joker by David Finch, 11x17. Ken was even thinking, we might even do some deals for buying multiple stuff. We might do something, but we'll let you guys know before we post it all up. We'll give you some advance notice, but we want to have a cool Black Friday thing.
We missed out on Mr. Takeshi.
Oh yeah, man.
Magneto.
That killer. He's so good, man. If you didn't see the Lone Wolf and Cub, he did for the live stream this weekend. Oh my God.
Let me see if I can show one or two more. I don't want to show too much.
Look at that beautiful Bill Morrison color piece.
That and how about this one? How about a Sergio Aragonés piece?
Beautiful.
From SketchCon 3. So those of you who missed out on Sergio. And then the last piece I'll show, this piece was damaged. So, I did what I could with it. I pressed it and did my best, but I still think if people are going to be interested in it. It's a Carlos Pacheco.
It's a beautiful color piece by the late Carlos Pacheco. We were honored to do multiple sketch ops with him. And saddened so much this here. And if you guys didn't see, I don't know if Ken still has any of them left or if they all sold, but Ken was we were lucky enough to be the only people in the United States who had some sketchbooks signed by Carlos. And Ken did a little live broadcast. I don't know if you guys saw it.
I have
it.
He
offered them up. Yeah. So we only have about 7 or 8 of them, but if anybody would like to purchase one of these, we are going to donate 100% of the proceeds to MLS. It's just, it's just so sad. He just taken way too soon, and he was such a sweet man. But Ken was nice enough to take these, and he said that anybody who buys one will just give the 100% of the money will go to charity.
Yeah, just so everybody understands the backstory on these. So obviously we worked with Carlos and his
ALS. ALS. Losing my mind.
And so he told me he did the sketchbooks, which is it's all the Captain America. So he said, "Would you want to be the only person in America to offer these up?" So I think I sold 3. So I have 7 left, and they're all signed by Carlos. Right there, you can see. Going to 4C of A, as you can see. And I was just going to bring them to cons and stuff. So as far as I know, we have the only 10 copies of this in America that are signed. And from what I understand, I could be Miguel didn't even have any of his. So he sent me all of his signed copies. So these could be the only 10 signed copies in existence.
Right.
So, but we're going to donate all the money to ALS, whatever we raise on those. So, the damage on the Deadpool, Emilio, it's kind of a fold at the bottom. I can show it to you.
Yeah, it's not a bad. It's just if you like, it just has a little bit of a fold, sort of a dent in it. Ken has a press. He tried to press it out as best he could, but it's still a little bit there. And some people are weird about that. They like their art to be perfect, and
I'll show it to
but
you
it's
from the
still
back.
it doesn't.
You'll probably be able to see it better from the back.
Yeah,
You see that?
it doesn't hurt the art
crease?
at all, but you can see the crease.
Yeah. So from the front, you really can't see it, a little bit. But I pressed it and tried to do my best. I actually did a pretty good job getting a lot of it out, but that crease was just too much.
Right. So Ken, what are we looking at for the sketchbooks?
I haven't decided yet. Just because they're going to go to ALS, I want to make sure that I get as much as I can. I don't want to make them too crazy. I mean, more than likely, I'm probably going to settle at like $25 on them. But what I will probably do is I'll say that it's a $25 minimum to buy one. And what I'm going to want you to do is, if you want one, you donate money to the ALS Foundation. Send me a screenshot that you donated at least $25, and I'll send you the book.
There you go. How many pages? They're pretty big. There's like 64. How many pages are in there?
They're not. It's not numbered. But there's.
It's a pretty big sketchbook. It's not a tiny little ash can thing. It's pretty big.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean it's nice stuff. I mean it's all of his pages and prelims from when he had his Captain America run, which I believe wasn't he the artist when Sam took over as Captain America?
I think he was. I believe so. I'm not totally.
I'm pretty sure that
I wouldn't swear on it, but I believe he was.
I'm pretty sure he was the artist during that time period, or close to it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's
like
really
I said, when we do
when we
offer these up,
yeah,
when we do offer these up, they're just gonna. This is all we got, and like that's what we said. We got them to to sell, but it just doesn't feel right to do that. It feels better to donate the money to ALS, and that's why we're definitely gonna do that. So
yeah,
all this stuff will probably go up Black Friday.
It'll go up Black Friday. The sale will run until Monday. It'll be on the 4C Comics page. There'll be a post. So just look out for that over the week next weekend.
Jeffrey's trolling Avi. That's nice. All right, Avi's gone now. You can show the Garcia Lopez Batman again. No, I gotta. That's something I picked up for Avi at Baltimore. It was a very spur of the moment thing, but I have not had a chance to mail it out yet. So I already apologized earlier in the day that I haven't mailed it out yet to Avi. So I'll make sure I get that in the mail.
Yeah, and I have more art coming that I don't have. Aranga's sending me pieces. Livio sending pieces. Bill's sending some pieces.
Mm-hmm. And just so you guys know, we're still waiting on pieces from SketchCon. We're still waiting on Ariel's pieces.
Right.
We're still waiting on Brent Peoples' pieces.
No, I got Brent's
Got Brent's? Never mind.
Yeah, anybody who had Brent stuff that finished their orders, that's either been shipped or going to be shipped. The only thing I'm waiting for is Ariel. She's responding, but she isn't shipping. So I may start shipping that stuff regardless. And to just ship you the Ariel stuff when it comes in. I don't want people to keep waiting so long for this stuff. So more than likely, if I don't get it within the next week or two, I'm probably just going to ship it without the Ariel stuff, and I'll just make a note that when the stuff comes in, we'll ship it out to you guys.
Yeah, because that's pretty much all we're waiting. That's it. So the last thing we're waiting on is Ariel stuff. So everything else should be in. But
yeah, what do you think? I got this stuff like in my closet, hiding it.
Listen, the story behind the Garcia Lopez is that if anybody knows how Garcia Lopez does, he brings a certain amount of stuff to cons, but most of the really great, the good stuff, it usually sells, and there's a lot of stuff left over. Not there isn't still good stuff left, but he only does a few sketches at conventions, and you basically have to win a raffle to get them. Well, he did something very special this weekend in Baltimore, or 2 weekends ago in Baltimore, whenever Baltimore was. Geez, feels like forever ago. He was doing head sketches for a $100 donation to Heroes Initiative. Mm-hmm. And he was he had never done this before. So normally you have to do the raffle. Avi had asked me to get something for him if I could, and I was like, well, I haven't never won the raffle ever. so I don't think I'm going to be able to win it. And then when they started doing this, I was like, hey, he's offering up these. They're more like remarks than head sketches, but so I managed to get one for Avi. So that's how that sort of came to being. But once again, it's for charity. But I'm not going to stand there and get 20 sketches when there's lines of people who want to get stuff from him, and it's for a good cause. So I definitely, I'm happy that I did it for Avi. But the whole point was to get people sketches who couldn't normally get sketches. So sorry that I was not able to offer it to everybody. But you never know. Listen, if this is something that Jose does, we've got a pretty good relationship with him and with Fred. So that maybe that's something that he might be willing to do in the future. So it's something we'll look into.
Yeah, I mean, when I went to the Ringo Awards with Bill Morrison, the cocktail hour, I spent the entire hour with Jose Luis Garcia Lopez. So him and I were one-on-one for almost the whole time, and then Fred joined us, and then Bill joined us later. But yeah, I spent the whole time just conversing with him. So yeah, maybe something will come. Crow, we'll see. We'll talk to Fred about it, see if we can get something going.
Yeah, it's all like I said. It's Fred really just kind of works with him at shows. He doesn't rep him or anything. I believe that Spencer Beck still sells his art, but he just doesn't do a whole lot of stuff anymore. And he's getting up there in age. He wasn't feeling good a lot this year. He only did 2 shows. He only did Philadelphia in the very beginning of the year and Baltimore. So yeah. But if he's feeling better and he wants to do something like that, then we might not even do it live. We could just have him do it, take some requests and stuff. And if he's willing to do that thing, we would be happy to do it for charity. But once again, you can't put too much pressure on somebody's time, especially at that age. You don't want to give him 150 sketches to do that he has to do. It's just not. It's not the kind of business we're in. We want to get you guys stuff, but we have to do it, responsibly.
Yeah, and we're planning our 2023. We're doing New Orleans, so we're going to be bringing guys to New Orleans. That stuff will be announced soon. I've actually in the last 2 weeks, how many? I think I've added 3 artists to 4C. I think it's 3, might be 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I haven't even announced any of those guys yet.
We've added. I think we've added 4 people to 4C. Yeah, I believe we have.
Yeah, so we already told you guys any of that stuff yet. So 2023 is going to be pretty cool. Hopefully, for you guys are really gonna enjoy it. And, we're going to be out there in the con circuit, doing experiences like we did with John Romita Jr., but we'll be doing it with different guys, and, traveling all over the country. I think I have about 13 shows right now, or conventions picked out, and that's just so far. So who knows how many we'll hit by the time the year's older.
Yeah, I don't think we've lost anybody, Jason. We're still keeping the guys we got.
Yeah,
we're just
for the most part. Yeah.
Well, I mean.
Yeah. But other than that, I mean, if anybody sees any of the Greg Land pieces that they want to revisit, you got a few days and that's it. It's not going on 4C, like I said. So you message me if you're interested. Next week we'll be back with Dan Parent.
Yeah. Once again, if you guys aren't familiar with Dan, you can look him up. But the stuff that really resonates with me is the Archie stuff that he did. It's just awesome.
See, now if you knew what 4C was, then you'd know that that's not really possible.
Yeah. 4C doesn't mean that we only rep 4 people. That's not how that works.
Yeah. This has already happened. He's already too big for his britches.
Listen. Aranga did extra stuff for Black. He did so much stuff for Inktober, and then he did extra pieces for Inktober, and then he's doing extra pieces. He's just working his butt off to get you guys stuff to get. So you keep your eye out. We're definitely gonna have some stuff from Aranga for Black Friday, and you guys are gonna be shocked at the stuff that we got coming from him next year. Just like I mean.
Yeah, we got some really cool ideas lined up for with Aranga to really push the envelope a little bit, to offer up things that people haven't seen before. He's really excited about it too. So we're really happy.
We want to tell you guys as bad as you want to know. It's just there's certain stuff we can't talk about just yet, but as soon as we can, we cannot wait to talk about it. Believe me.
Did we ever say anything about that?
We can, yeah, we can. I don't know. Like I said, we'll have to see if we maybe, if we can start talking about it, we will. But
Well,
right
I
now,
mean, we don't have to say what specifically, but we can definitely say that Aranga is doing a variant cover for us. Right?
he is. We can say he's doing a variant cover. We can say that it's for one of the, I'd say, top 4 comic book companies.
Mm-hmm.
I'm only going to give you 4. I'm not going to give you. I can't narrow it down any smaller than that. But it's it's oh my God, just hilarious. But it's something. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. So when you guys get a chance to see it and hear about it, it's gonna blow your socks off. So
yeah, and we still have the Saga of the Doom universe.
Yeah,
books.
Guys, remember this. This book is. I mean, if you guys can flip through it, it literally looks like something right out of the '80s. It's gorgeous. We got Ron Wilson to do the cover. This is the first book that 4C's label has been on. It's on the back. It's right there on the front. Buying this comic helps support us so we can do more stuff, and it's just a really good read. And it's sort of an ash can, but it's actually a full comic size. I don't know why you call it an ash can. It's basically a comic.
It's an ash can only because the book Saga of the Doom Universe was a digital book that came out, I think, last year. It was an award-winning story. People really loved it. So this is the first print copy that's coming out. Mm-hmm. So they're actually going to reprint Saga of the Doom Universe, or not reprint, but they're going to print Saga of the Doom Universe in its entirety. It's like 58 pages. Mm-hmm. So it'll be a trade paperback basically. So what I opted into was the preview book, which is technically an ash can, but it's a full-size comic. It's a floppy book. It's like 26 pages, so it's basically an entire issue of a comic, and it's really good. And Jeff very eloquently just said it. By helping us, by purchasing this comic, you're supporting us in our endeavors to do more things like this. So, please, if you can, help us out. I mean, to buy some of the comics and help us move these things, and I'm going to get them probably. I'm going to get every one of them probably signed by Ron Wilson. So as soon as I see Ron in New Orleans, because Ron's going to be coming to New Orleans with us, so the books will be signed. He'll remark some. I want to see if he can remark the foils, but I don't know if the ink is going to take to. But the foils are gorgeous.
But yeah, you guys, and who did the interior? While you have the book, Ken, who's the interior artist on the book?
Hold on 1 second.
Maybe if you want to go full screen, maybe you can show some of the interiors just so they can get a look at it.
Yeah, I can do that. So here's the foil. See, it's beautiful, 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 and on the back.
Yeah.
Hey, look at the inker.
Look at that inker. Ken Carson, inker.
And I will not sign any of them. I don't sign things. No, I'm just kidding. So the interior. It's created by Scott Reed. And I'm assuming he is the interior artist and everything. But if you want to see the interior, check this out. It's literally a comic right out of the 80s.
Go to I think the next page is like really like there's one of these pages that you flip through when we were showing it last time. It just looks so much like that's not the splash, but the story panel, that's just like something right out of the 80s. It's just perfect.
Yeah, let me see if I can
find. It hits me with like all the nostalgia where there's actually dialogue mixed in with the action. I mean, the expressions, the story. It's such a great book.
Yeah, I mean, even the panel layouts, it's, could have been done by Shooter and Marvel in the 80s. But yeah, there's some great stuff in here. Mm-hmm. It's actually a very well done book. And then the way that they're doing it, when the actual full version comes out, this is going to be all the covers that they're doing for this book. So you can see the homages that are going on. Secret Wars number 10. One of the 25th anniversary titles.
Right.
The Marvel Universe look.
Who's Who.
Who's Who. Yeah.
Watchmen.
I checked these. Look at these.
Dark Knight.
Yeah.
You've got, just Spider-Man, Daredevil, all kinds of cool homages.
But the cool thing about our ash can, compared to everybody else's, is, and I may not be right about this, but I'm pretty sure, I'm going to be 99% positive that the homage that we did with the Avengers cover done by Ron Wilson is the only homage done by the original artist of the cover of the homaged book.
Right. So he homaged himself, basically.
He homaged himself, which you don't see often. And really appreciate Ron doing that for us. It came out fantastic. I actually had the pencils to this. So, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Probably keep it, but you never know. But yeah, that's it, guys. That's all the news of print. That's right. Ken Carson inks. Yeah, I did it Todd McFarlane style. Did one line. But yeah. So yeah, thank you so much, everybody, for support. What you've done for us this year. Hopefully, we're going to continue with your support going into 2023, and obviously finishing out the year with the things that we have offered. And we'll be working a lot more, like I say, with comic art fans and a lot of other people too. We got a lot of things on the horizon that we're working on. We're really going to 4C is probably going to scale pretty mightily in 2023. Oh
yeah, and just to say thank you, Jason Harris. You just bought one of the Scorch, so we appreciate you. So I have no problem giving you a shout out for doing that. That's
man.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jason. Appreciate it, buddy.
Saga.
And if anybody isn't interested, if you go to the 4C Comics page on Facebook, it's actually a featured article. You go right there, fill out the Google Doc, and we'll take care of it from there.
Absolutely.
But I'm still waiting for the Virgin variants. They actually shipped the Virgin variants to a different store. So I just got an email today that they're shipping them out to me, so I should have those. But we're not going to ship any of them until after January because I want to get them signed by Ron Wilson.
Right.
So, and I won't see Ron until very early January. So as soon as I come back from New Orleans, I'll start shipping whatever books were ordered. And then after that, they'll only be available at conventions. I'm not gonna.
Let's see.
And I only have 250 copies.
Right.
So there's 100. Just to let you guys know, there are 20 of these.
20 foils. That's it.
20 foils. That's it. There are 100 virgins, and there are 120 of the trade dress. That's it. There's only little less than 250 comics total.
Right. Peter, just to let you know, New Orleans, the first week of January is our next show. So we're going to come right in the beginning of 2023 and start doing shows. So that's the first show we're doing is in January.
Yep.
That's a fan expo show. It's a nice little show. I have family there, so I can't wait to go. And I used to live in New Orleans, so it's going to be a good time.
Well, if we sign the Virgin covers, are they virgins anymore? I don't know.
Sacrifice.
Listen, the sales are so bad, I might just throw them all in a fire and sacrifice them all. Geez Louise. But like I said, Jeff said it very eloquently. Please, if you can support us, please support us. These investments just help us get to more investments. As time goes on. So. We want to bring you more things, not just this stuff. Hopefully next year you're going to be seeing some Marvel comics with 4C stuff on. But we'll see.
Yeah, and let's see. And if you guys have been looking around, you see some of the Frank Miller stuff has started to drop. I mailed all that stuff out that I could last week. There are a few stragglers that we just got word are on their way to Ken. And that should basically, once he gets those, it'll kind of close out the Frank Miller op. We'll get that one all done. But if you guys look, there's a beautiful full figure Batman out there that someone already posted. I'm sure some other people have posted some of their remarks and head sketches. And I'm telling you, man, some of those remarks were head sketches. So I hope you guys enjoy those. I can think of one in particular. There was a wonderful Spider-Man remark that filled the entire comic. So I hope that person's happy with that. And I know that the person that got the full figure Batman was very happy with it, and he's gotten a lot of praise for that one. Listen, I got a full figure Batman from Miller myself, and mine was nowhere near as nice as that one. So I was a little jealous. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. There were some nice pieces in there in that Miller op.
But we are going to have a couple Miller pieces coming up for the Black Friday, guys. So if you want a Miller piece, keep your eyes peeled. We'll probably have at least 2, if not more, available during Black Friday. So
yeah, that stuff's on the way to me, so I should have it and have it in time for the Black Friday post. But yeah, that's it, guys. Really appreciate everybody hanging out. Jeff, of course, thanks for hosting once again.
Always here.
Yeah, man.
But thank you guys very much, and have a wonderful night. And we'll see you guys next week for Dan Parent, Mike DiCarlo the week after, and then
John Delaney.
And then John Delaney the week after that. So we got artists, we got sketches 3 weeks in a row. We got sketch opportunities, guys. So please join us for those.
and then probably National Cartoonist Society right there too somewhere.
Yeah, and we like I said, we're trying to swing big. We want to get over that $25,000 mark for the year.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed.
All right. That's it, guys.
Night.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys.